We bring the situation and you decide, is it petty?
Or is it valid? Let's get into it. Welcome to the Petty or Valid podcast. We are your hosts, Jan.
Antoine. And man, we excited about this one right here. What you got, Yon?
All right. So, my husband and I have been married for 7 years, and lately I've been getting frustrated with how much time he spends gaming. I don't mind him having hobbies. The problem is that it feels like every free moment goes into his game. After work, he's on the game. On weekends, he's on the game. Sometimes I'll be sitting next to him trying to have a conversation while he's wearing a headset talking to his friends. Last week was my breaking point. We had plans to watch a movie together after dinner, but one of his friends invited him to play online. 3 hours later, I was asleep on the couch while he was still gaming. When I brought it up, he said I'm overreacting and that gaming helps him relax after work. I understand that, but I feel like our marriage shouldn't always come second to a video game. Am I wrong for feeling neglected because of how much time my husband spends gaming? So, Twan, what do you think?
Um, what's her question again? Like I understand the scenario, but what's her question one more time?
So, she wants to know, is she petty for feeling like he should not continue to neglect her due to a game?
I do not think that she is petty. I think her feelings are valid. The reason I think her feelings are valid is because competing with anything within a marriage can be draining, especially when what you're competing for, you don't see it as, well, nothing should be seen as equal in the first place. But I think that it is our duty to make sure that we are living a balanced life. I get it, like it's his thing that he does when he decompresses, but I think that he needs to, or they both need to. She needs to come. Well, it sounds like she has. Did wait. Let me ask first. Did she communicate already? Did she already mention it to him or something like that, and he just refused to make the change, or like what was that?
Well, what she's saying is every time she's trying to talk with him, he's on the game or he's got on the gaming headset, or when they make plans to go somewhere, he'll like switch it up because,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I follow. Yes. So yes, ma'am. So I do agree that that her feelings are valid. I think there's a pattern here. The pattern is this comes first, everything else falls in line. I think the pattern is this is my priority. I think the pattern is I am the priority. I think he's self-centered. I think he's selfish. I think it's all about what brings him peace, what brings him joy, what brings him happiness. And I think that he needs to find a balance. I think he needs to figure out what's most important in his life. Because you're gonna mess around and keep playing games and you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? What means the most to you. So I think that at some point, us as guys, as men, we need to figure out when is the appropriate time for playtime, right? Because it's not it should not be. I don't think gaming should be an issue, and I'm not knocking gamers. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. I do have my hobbies. I love music, Jan, but I try not to allow music to basically interfere or to make anyone in my life feel like they don't matter, and that they come second in line to my music.
Absolutely. So, I 100% agree with what you said. I'm gonna say she's valid this time. She is very much valid for feeling like she's coming second to his friends. I would be livid if, we have a date plan, movie and a dinner, and a friend invites you to play online and you cancel on me. Yeah, I don't think that I will be too happy about that. So I'm gonna say she's valid. I do, like you said, um, finding a balance, but I still even think with balance, like his wife, there should be no type of comparison. If wife is sitting next to me trying to have a conversation, and then let me say this, she could be coming to him at the wrong time. He could just be playing his game with his friends,
Mm.
and she could at that time like, oh, he's on the game, so now let me go sit down and want to have a conversation. She didn't write us like a lot of details, but That could be it also. But, once the gaming starts to interfere with date nights and, stuff like that, then it's just gone too far. So I'm going to say she's absolutely valid for feeling the way she feels.
I agree with you. I think anything that competes, John, with date night and stuff like that, not even just gaming, I do think that that is a problem. That is an issue. That is a heavy concern. But you said that she might be coming at the wrong times. Did it? I think in the story, I think she kind of asked or kind of alluded to already having plans and him switching up on the plans or canceling the plans or being late or something like that, not necessarily prioritizing, what they had already had in plan. Was that the case, or am I?
Well, yes, that was the case. But she said that was her breaking point. That was her breaking point when they had a dinner date planned, dinner and a movie, and he and his friend invited him to play online, but he decided, okay, I'm gonna play here online. And 3 hours later, she fell asleep, and he was still gaming after 3 hours, and they were supposed to be out on a date. So, and I was only saying the piece about maybe she could be coming at the wrong time because sometimes this will happen. Like, I'm so tired of him doing this or doing that. So now I'm going to go and try to interrupt, you know, purposely interrupt. And like I said, I don't know. She didn't give us those details. But I mean, her breaking point would have been my breaking point also, not our date night.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I want to point out something. You said that she may be coming at the wrong time, or she may be coming to him like, "Hey, I need I need some time." But shouldn't that not be a sign to him that there is a lack, or do you think that she should have clearly communicated to him prior to her getting to a breaking point? Do you think she should have communicated in the beforehand to say she's getting to her breaking point, or do you think that her showing up and competing was enough? You know what I mean? For him to have caught the sign that, hey, I'm looking to the left and my girlfriend, my wife sleep. I need to get it together. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
So I don't think that okay, communication is key. She should definitely communicate. Let me say that first. However, trust me, he knows that he's overdoing the gaming. I'm sure he's very much aware that he's OD. And if she's feeling this way, I mean, I know he's overdoing it because he had the nerve to make her wait while, on a date. Like he had the nerve to make her wait. So I know that he's like, like giving the gaming too much time. He's aware, he knows it. But I mean, if she doesn't come and sit there and say, "Hey, this is how I'm feeling," he's what they say, milk the cow. He's gonna keep on going until you know
Mm-hmm.
she say, "Hey, this is my issue." So I mean, no, yes, I feel like her situation is valid, but I also feel like she needs to communicate. But yeah, he know what he doing.
Yeah, it sounds like he's addicted too. Sounds like he's addicted to the game. It sounds like, and I really believe that that possibly could be an addiction because of the what's the term they use, John, when you um when you are scrolling and playing video games. There's a term where antidote is it not antidote jeez, I can't think of the term, but as you're scrolling, um
Yeah, I don't know what you trying to say.
what I say with the kids all the time, like dope. There we go, dopamine. Right. I think that it may be an addiction at this point because
Yeah,
dopamine is a real thing.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So he may really need her help. She may need to physically come and pull him away from the game or have a serious conversation with him. That's like, hey, I really think you really need to. You are losing yourself. Like you are addicted to this. He may not even realize he's addicted to it. But yeah, I think that when she went to sleep and he woke up, what was it, 3 hours later? Something.
3 hours later, they supposed to be eating and watching a movie. Like 3 hours?
Hey,
No.
Here's how I'm about to sum this up. He playing games, sis. Okay, literally, he playing games.
Yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, I agree. I think that's a sad situation. It gets to a point, married for 7 years. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I have things that I absolutely love to do that is like, stress reliever for me, but I don't know. I don't know about ignoring my partner just to play with friends. Like I don't know.
I have a deeper question, and this may be going out on a limb when I ask this question, Jan. It's making me think a little beyond the surface, and the question for me is, does he like her?
Mm.
Is the game a distraction? Is the game a replacement? Is the game an option? Is he saying, I'd rather do this than to spend time with you? So I wonder if she's a likable person to him, right? She's might be likable to someone else, but it seems to me like he rather spend his time doing that, rather spend his time with her because it says weekends, all of that stuff. So it seems like anytime he get any spare time, instead of spending quality time with her, he's spending quality and quantity time with his game and his homeboy. So the question is she a safe place? Does he feel, great around her? Is she a vibe? Is she fun? I mean, maybe a different conversation to be had. What you thought? Like,
I agree. Or he can actually like her and really enjoy her, but he just like that stuff more. Addiction
mm,
is addiction. And I mean, people are addicted to food, people are addicted to all types of things, music. So, I mean, I don't know, but that is very legit what you're saying. Like, at this point, they've been married for a while now. He just may not like her. He may have lost interest.
so he's having an affair with the game.
Absolutely. He cheating.
Yeah. Because he just made me think about that when you say something about food. Can people cheat on you with food?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Like if we supposed to be going to do something and I call you and you at a restaurant and every time I call you at the restaurant getting some new cheesecake, man, hold up now. It's a
Let me
problem.
tell you something. You can be cheated on. Let me tell you. A pretty cool marriage, okay? A healthy marriage. You can be cheated on with food and TV shows, okay? Y- No, that's real. Like okay. For example, we love to watch Married at First Sight, okay?
Mm-mm,
If you are not home and I go and catch a couple episodes of Married at
mm-mm.
First Sight, that is cheating.
Yes, it is.
Like, that is cheating. I can't do that. So, and I mean, I will hope he don't do that either.
Mm-mm.
And let me tell you, you can't even go on social media like some of the gaming shows. You can't even get on social media and figure out who got eliminated. That's cheating
That's
too.
cheating. That's cheating. I mean, listen, the relationship is on the table. We need to have a conversation. The marriage is on the table. Nah, me and my wife, we take that serious. Like it's really a thing. We don't go to a restaurant. Now, we it ain't no control thing with us now. We just really be vibing. We don't go to restaurants without saving each other a little bit. Like if I go get a crab cake, I'm gonna save might be a little fork, but
But it's something.
but it's something. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
something.
So yeah, I think that he is sending a message. I think so. If you can watch your wife sleep for 3 hours, I think you're taking her for granted. I think you're taking her presence for granted. I think you have become too comfortable, and I think that she's no longer a priority. And I think that you need to rethink, what you're doing and where you at. I'm gonna say this: try to establish a schedule, a time block, a time frame where you have that intentional time set aside for you to play your game and be with your boys and do all of that type of stuff. Anytime outside of that, make sure you're prioritizing your wife. Now, if you cannot get that together, get some more help, try another way of help. If y'all can't listen, if we can't find common ground between a video game and our marriage, I think that there's a deeper conversation that needs to be had. I think she is absolutely valid in her concerns.
Absolutely. I agree, sis. Thank you so much for writing us. You are valid in your feelings. Yes, everything he said. And also have the conversation. Just do that, okay? And then move forward. Um and that's all we have for today.
Yeah, we want to know you guys' thought. Like, what is she petty or is she valid for feeling the way she feel? Let us know in the comments. Drop some P's or drop some V's. And listen, if you have a story we want to hear, if you have a topic you would like for us to talk about, let us know. DM us, hit us on the email. It's in the description of the video right here. Slide in our DM on Instagram. Whatever you want to do, leave the comment. Leave it in the comment section on YouTube. However you desire to get in contact with us, please share it with us. Talk to us.
You know what? I got one more little nugget. Try going to play the game with him and
Mm.
see how that works out. Maybe if she indulged, with him, with what he loves, like then, I don't know, maybe we could figure out some different stuff. If he don't want to play with you, then I don't know what to tell you.
But that's a great. I like that. I like that. You basically saying put yourself in this world and see if he allows it. See if you fit. See if and it may you right. It may rekindle the spark and the connection, and may even set the tone and set the table for her to have those conversations. And he actually may be willing to listen at that point too. Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I hope it all work out for you. I really, really do. Uh Give us a couple months and shoot us another DM. Let us know how it's working out.
I like that. That's a great suggestion. I hope that actually happens so we can get an update on the situation, and we're hoping and praying for better. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all know our tag. Don't be petty all your life.
Keep it valid.
Holla.
Peace.